I'm a graduate of the Culinary Institute.
Really?
Yeah, so, you know, when I immigrated to Australia, I went in '74 to open the Sheraton in Perth as one of the chefs. Yeah, so, and my wife's from this area.
Okay.
And we stayed there. Yeah. And my daughter, I have a daughter who was born there. And, yeah, she lives in Sydney.
Can you show her what size the toys are?
Let's see. You got that Australian thing going. Weird.
Do you know much about Moroccan cuisine? They have a spice over there that is very, very similar. It's in the poison ivy family called sumac.
Yep.
And it has a soury flavor to it, and it really enhances this.
Is that like our sumac here, the red berries?
Yeah, it looks almost like paprika.
I've got it. I had it.
Yeah, and I use it, and I make a dry rub out of it. I use fennel and cumin, and I put it in a mortar pesto, and I pound it. Not too fine. I like it a little bit. Sometimes I roast it.
About in the fall?
Well, they're very, very fine. It almost looks like paprika, but it's a little bit more dark red in color.
Yeah, because I bought it from a Lebanese place.
And I buy good quality paprika. The fennel and the cumin, I usually just toast it lightly in a dry pan and then pound it, and a little bit of sea salt, and mix that together and use it as a dry rub on the salmon and stuff like that. It's absolutely stunning.
That sounds really good.
And that sour flavor and those beautiful aromas of the cumin and the fennel, you know, just come through. They're absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
You're dry roasting the fennel in that.
Well, it just brings the oils out.
Okay, it just brings oil. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I use a lot of fennel, but I never thought about it.
Yes. And the cumin,
love fennel.
The cumin also.
Here's your recipe for the day.
For the day, that's right.
That's a good one. Chef, what was your name?
I know.
Peter.
Chef Peter. Are you a chef?
I've been a chef.
He's a chef. Thank you very much for your tip on roasting. I use a lot of it. I've never thought of that. Bring more of the oils out.
We have a place in Western Australia called Steep Point.
Okay.
It's up on Sharks Bay.
Okay.
Right off of Dirt Hoggard Island. And they fish from 20, 30 meters off of the cliff there. Now, they're catching billfish from there, you know, and they're using helium balloons to send their baits out. And of course, the prevailing wind takes the bait out, and they usually shoot. They either leave the balloon or they shoot it with a 22. And if it goes down, if they don't pick nothing up on the top, guaranteed there's a shark on the bottom of it. They call it Shark Bay for a reason.
Yes, I see.
But the snapper run up there, it's easy to catch 200 snapper in a day. And and you're looking all around, 2 to 3 to 4 kilos. Just massive big humpies, with the big hump on the top of their head, the red snapper.
Yeah. I had some of that once in Bremerhaven, Germany.
Okay.
I went to pick up my car and they had it fresh.
Very, very hard to get in there. You have to virtually bring everything in there. So we come over. There's in Sharks Bay there is a port. So what we do is we usually go in with 4-wheel drives. And bring the supplies, and then we bring the boats over from the other side of the bay. So it takes us about 3 hours to get the boats over, but we have to bring our fuel and our water, and it's a mission to get all the beer in there.
That's the main ingredient. You can't leave.
But yellowfin tuna, all kinds of billfish, sailfish. You just don't want to go swimming.
No. I don't know about
they've got crayfish over there, which is their lobster, and a couple of the boys are quite very good divers, and because they don't commercially fish it over there, they went down into the caves and picked them out. And I've never seen lobster that big before. Well, we call them crayfish because there's no pincers on them. And they laid their tanks down, and those crays were as big as the tanks. They took 10 out. And there was 15 of us boys, and we put some in the freezer, and we couldn't, we roasted the heads, and we couldn't eat all the meat that was in the tentacles in the heads. And we didn't touch the tails. But it covered their scuba tank. It was the whole size of the scuba tank.
Hi, you
What
want some
kind of
fish?
trout and where's it from?
But the fishing up there is untouched.
Gonna let
Tell us where the trout's from.